Welcome back to Instables, everyone. Happy Martin Luther King Day. I'm going to go over with you guys on the market. What exactly are we looking for to have more momentum in the market? And what exact levels are we trying to hold above to make sure we do not continue on down? And all I ask in return for all of this is you smash that like button. And I do welcome you to the Instables room in the description below. And you will never miss a breakout alert today again. So let's jump into this one. So I'm going to go over the S&P 500 with you guys here on the 4-hour chart so you guys can see the swing trade perspective. What kind of momentum do we have in the market, and what are we looking for to have more momentum in the market to have more intraday perspective breakouts? Now, before I get started, I do want to welcome you to the Instables room in the description below. We mentioned pre-market news before market open every single day, every single breakout alert that is worth looking at throughout the day. Go to instables.com in the description below, and you will never miss a breakout alert today again. Now, jumping into the 4-hour chart with you guys here so you guys can see the swing trade perspective. What exactly are we looking for to get more momentum in the market? As you guys can see, we had a major sell-off recently leading into Jerome Powell, possible increases in rates that he was going to mention. And as you guys can see, he did not mention anything on increases in rates. We had a nice bounce back, and we were looking to see if we can continue on with this bounce, jump back over our 473 level that we had mentioned. But as you guys can see, we got rejected just to the upside right before reaching this level, and sure enough, had this continuation on down. We have a possible dead cat bounce here. If we do continue on down below our 455 mark, we have a 450 mark that we could have a possible gap down from. So if we do continue on down, we will be looking to see if we can hold 455, but we could have a possible bounce back. As you guys can see previously, we had, again, multiple times the market has been talking about, oh my gosh, we're going to have a crash. And then previously the same thing when Biden did mention a possible increase in capital gains way back here on the S&P, and sure enough had a continuation up in the market. Again, the market is very fearful of this year and possible increases in rate hikes, and they are likely to happen, and we are likely to also have very choppy volume leading into a lot of Fed meetings. So any FOMC meeting this year or any Jerome Powell meeting this year could possibly be an increase in rates, which the market will be very fearful of. So making sure we do mention that in the Instables room is always going to be very key, and that is exactly why we want to make sure we do watch these. So going into this week, again, we do have our green candle that we had and a strong close that we had on Friday, looking to see if we can continue on with this bounce back. If we cannot continue on with this bounce back, then we will continue on down with this dead cat bounce and confirm dropping below 455, and we are going to be testing a very key level at 450. And if we do drop down below 450, then we have our 443 level that we mentioned previously, which is also our previous gap down point that we had when we did have our confirmation on this continuation up as well. Jerome Powell did mention an increase in tapering at this point in time, but not exactly the highest amount of tapering, and therefore gave us this bounce back. Now the question will be, is the market so fearful of increases in rates and increases in inflation that we do drop down below into a new range and we look for more intraday perspective breakouts within that range? Or are we going to stay within this range and get more intraday perspective breakouts, break into new highs? So we will be looking for more consolidation in the market, so that way we have more confidence with many traders in the market. We did have a lot of volume in the market, but very much to the downside. But when we did get our bounces in the market, we had nice breakouts throughout the day. Now with that said, I know the market has been very choppy. Most breakouts have been pre-market news in the open. We mentioned pre-market news before market open every single day. Any halts worth looking at throughout the day or any major breakout alerts worth looking at throughout the day, go to instables.com in the description below, and you will never miss a breakout alert today again. And all of you Instables that have been coming over and supporting the channel, all of you bulls that have been coming over from the room and supporting the channel, I appreciate everyone. You guys, I'm excited to go at it tomorrow on pre-market. We're going to continue to go at it, continue to stay strong, and no matter how bad the market does get, no matter how choppy the market gets, we will get our intraday perspective breakouts when they do come. Staying very patient, looking for that intraday perspective momentum as we got on Friday. And again, if you guys do like this video, it does help you find it and it does help the channel grow, and I do appreciate it very much. And again, God bless you all, and I'll see you guys in the next video.